just under 2 weeks away from UFC 324, Pimblett versus Gaethje, or rather Gaethje versus Pimblett, whatever you want to say. I'm going over the prelims here. We're just going to lock and load. Let's do this real quick. Just the prelims. I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win, and also the likelihood of it going over 1.5 rounds, which is like my favorite prop, just because. Without further ado, first fight on this card here, Atabak Gutierrez versus Andre Pulev at middleweight. Obviously, no hot takes here, guys. I mean, Atabak Gutierrez is like probably minus 900 right now or something. By the time the fight's going to be announced, I mean, I'm sure he's going to be minus 1200 or something like that, just like he was before. It's just, I mean, look, how are you going to play this? Look, he's going to get an early finish probably. He's got a striking edge here. He's, he's jacked. He's crazy. He's just like the new coming of Ngannou. And yeah, I think that you're just going to have to play it by KO. You're going to have to go under 2.5 rounds if you want to do that. I think the KO prop, like him to win by KO in rounds 1, him to win by KO in rounds 2, those would be fine to, depending on the odds. You can maybe even parlay that. But if they're decent enough, you could just play it just straight up. But yeah, no hot takes, guys. That's, under 2.5 is maybe safer just in case. Maybe he gets overzealous. He gets knocked out. He's probably going to, he's just going to get another knockout here, guys. Okay, moving on. The second fight here, Cameron Smotherman versus Ricky Turcios at a bantamweight. Now, this one, obviously, Smotherman is the favorite. I'll probably minus like 200. But yeah, obviously, I mean, I'm going with Smotherman over here. I think, he's got control and grappling, heavy kind of style, where I think Turcios can really fade with that. Turcios wants to get kind of wild. I mean, he kind of had some fanfare, I guess, for his speeches and all that after winning. But I mean, you kind of know what you're going to get with him. He's going to be kind of wild in there, mix it up. Not the craziest power. He is durable though. But I think, yeah, Smotherman knows the path to victory. So because of that, I think over 1.5 rounds, probably, I think it's likely to hit. I think over 60% of the time at least, I think it's going to hit. So I think that's a good one right there. I think you got to put Smotherman in a parlay and then put the over 1.5 rounds in a different parlay there. I think it's decent. Moving on here, let's say we got Denzel Freeman versus Josh Hockett at heavyweight. Now, Hockett is the favorite, like minus 220 or something like that, I believe. But I think, yeah, I mean, I'm just going with Hockett here. I think it's just, he's got heavier pressure of the two, and I think it's just his fight to lose in a way. I mean, I'm not going to be too, I mean, it is heavyweight, guys, so obviously over 1.5 rounds, I think I'd fade it. I think maybe 45% of the time it does go over 1.5 rounds, maybe. So I think more often than not, it doesn't. But it's kind of weird. It's like these are heavyweights at this level. I think if you want to do fight doesn't go distance, but it might be chalky. And I'm not really that high on it. I think Smotherman is decent. It's a decent parlay piece. I wouldn't put this more than one parlay. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. So, I mean, I don't even know if Denzel Freeman became like a really big underdog. I mean, you could sprinkle on that just because it's heavyweight. I think it's decent. Gotta look at the odds, but not too invested in this fight. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, moving on. Charles Johnson versus Alex Perez, very interesting fight at flyweight. Yeah, Johnson is the favorite here, but it's like what 183 or something around there. And I do think he's gonna get it. I think more often than not, he's speed, and also I like the activity. I mean, look, he's the one that beat Josh Van, man. I mean that win has aged very nicely. But I do think, yeah, he's very wild guy, very well-rounded. I think, yeah, Alex Perez, I mean, it's just like the injuries and whatnot. I mean, he's well-rounded as well. It's kind of, he's good, but it's just, you've seen him in his past fights too. I mean, he's gone off good competition though. I mean, losing to Tyler like that, Tetsuo Tyler, blowing out his knee. Tyler caused that with the shifting of the weight. I don't think Johnson's necessarily going to do that, but Johnson doesn't necessarily have to. I think he can, use his striking pressure and try to mix in some grappling there. And like I said, Perez didn't look bad though. He looks good until he gets caught somehow, right? So, but I do think Johnson, he probably wins it. I think it's good, and I think yeah, it's likely to go over 1.5 rounds. I mean, look, this is at flyweight, and they're both pretty durable guys. But I mean, Perez, like I said, he has shown some injuries, so that could do it. But I mean, it's got at least over 1.5 rounds. I mean, I'm not saying it goes to distance, but over 1.5 rounds should hit more likely than not. So that could be a good separate parlay piece. I'm sorry. Here, another thing too, you could also sprinkle on, maybe Alex Perez Johnson by sub, or maybe Johnson by KO. You gotta look at those props. If they're really, really juiced, might be worth it. Look at the implied odds, guys. So, but anyway, that's just my prediction for that. All right, and then here, the last fight of the prelim, we got Nikita Krylov versus Modestas Bukakas at light heavyweight. Bukakas is the favorite, and I am going with him. Like, this is not hot takes, it's just kind of hard. The prelims, I think, are kind of not that hard to predict in a way. I mean, from what I'm seeing here, I might change some as time goes on. So these are earlier predictions. But yeah, I mean, I just think he's more versatile of the two when it comes to striking, because I think they're probably gonna keep it on the feet. They're gonna try to make it a crazy kind of kickboxing match. And but yeah, I got to give the edge here. I think Bukakas is what, minus 198 or something like that. I mean, Krylov is like not terrible or anything, but I mean, he can get caught, And yeah, I think going over 1.5 rounds, I mean, I'm kind of moderately confident. I'm not that confident. It's obviously at middleweight and two guys like to crack. I'm not going to be too invested in that. I mean, Bukakas could try to get to the ground. Actually, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I just feel like this one's it's gonna start off like really kind of start off with heat in the first round, I think, and kind of worried about someone getting caught there. So I think more often, maybe 55% chance it goes over 1.5 rounds, but I'm not trying to parlay that. So those are my predictions for the prelims of the UFC 324, and I'm really looking forward to it. Please stay tuned for the main event. I'm going to, or rather the main card. I will break that down after this, and I'm also going to go with little props and whatnot. So like, sub, all that good stuff. Comment what you're liking, what you're fading, and let's kill it.